Yeah, that's absolutely right. As you just mentioned, every case was dismissed. All 71 protesters are free to go, but their attorneys argue their constitutional rights have been violated by these arrests, and they say that this is far from over. The judge heard each case in small groups today here inside the University Lakes Justice Court in Chandler, and the threat of charges hangs above them for the next year. Lawyers represented multiple clients at a time and explained the impact of these arrests, such as issues with jobs and school and fingerprint clearance cards. This all stems from protests related to the Israel-Hamas war that happened the end of April on ASU's Tempe campus. More than 70 people were arrested. Most of them were not students, for criminal trespassing after setting up what police considered an unauthorized encampment. Today, each lawyer argued every case should be dismissed with prejudice, which would have meant it was a permanent dismissal and could never be retried. But that was not what the judge decided. Instead, the cases were dismissed without prejudice, which means prosecutors have 1 year to file any charges. A lawyer shared some of the personal effects of these arrests.
I was standing up for what I believe in. I was standing up against the genocide that is happening over there. And I truly thought that ASU would stand with me. As an ASU student and as an ASU employee, I thought that they believed in our rights to protest, our rights to assemble.
Whether they've been trespassed from Arizona State University, whether they had to leave housing at ASU, could not walk for graduation, had to leave work, the stress of knowing that there are criminal charges against you, and now every single one of them has a record that will show up when a background check is done, and they have to answer to employers in the future as to what happened, why it happened, and to prove that the case was dismissed without prejudice.
ASU says students who were arrested were placed on an interim suspension, and they can ask for that to be lifted or modified. It is not a final disciplinary decision and does not go on a student's record. ASU police tell me they are in the process of submitting complete information about these arrests to the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, but at this time, there are no charges to review. Reporting live, Michaela Marshall for Arizona's Family.
Michaela, thanks so much for